Happy HallZOOween! The whole family can celebrate the spooky season at the Cincinnati Zoo. And here to talk about the HallZOOween fun happening at the zoo is keeper Mark Muthersbaugh. And this morning he joins us with, is this Jasper?
This is Jasper. Jasper is a 12-year-old barn owl that lives here at the zoo.
Jasper is beautiful. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, did Jasper just come to the zoo maybe in February?
Jasper has been here for the majority of his life. He was actually raised by some of our education staff here at the zoo.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, though, because he looks a little different, too, because there was one that was a baby that I was seeing before. But Jasper is absolutely gorgeous, and he's part of your education program, right? My son comes to zoo camp every summer, and I know he always talks about the fact that he gets to see and sometimes even touch certain animals. Is Jasper kind of part of that enrichment program that people actually get to meet him?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have education programming throughout the entire year. We have summer camps as well as camps over winter break, zoo troop groups for some of the younger kids and their parents as well. And Jasper definitely does come to those classrooms to meet guests.
Now, will Jasper be out at all during the HallZOOween experiences coming up this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a ton of opportunities during HallZOOween coming up this weekend. There'll be animals all throughout the park. You might see some in unexpected places, like even in the gift shop. But we also have a whole bunch of stuff planned where animals are going to be getting enrichment that is Halloween themed in their habitats. So the elephants and hippos will get pumpkins offered to them. You might see a cheetah chasing after a pumpkin. The primates, bonobos, and orangutans get some as well. So all of that is meant to have the animals show off some of their natural behaviors and have it Halloween themed.
Now, he looks like he's wanting to show off some of his natural behaviors right now. How do you keep him, obviously you've got him like tethered there so he doesn't fly away too far, but how do you train him? How do you train an owl? I can't even imagine beginning that.
Yeah, that's a great question. So the majority of the training that we do here is based on positive reinforcement or learned behaviors. So Jasper learns that when he sits on this glove nicely, he gets rewarded with a nice yummy snack, which for him is oftentimes a little piece of meat. So that was part of the training that we have. He is on a leash right now that is attached to anklets that are kind of like him just wearing a bracelet. And it's very similar to if you were to take your dog for a walk, just to make sure that he stays close to us and safe.
Yeah. It is so neat to be able to walk around the zoo and not only experience all your gorgeous gardens and the animals, but to be able to see animals up close like that. I know not just the kids, but me. I turn into a little kid when I walk around and you're just standing there with an owl. How does he react when people kind of walk up to him, or is he kind of used to that now?
Yeah, he's actually really used to it. So he's part of our animal ambassador team. And so he is very used to coming out into classrooms, seeing large groups of people, different spaces throughout the zoo as well. So owls have really, really good eyesight. And even taking just walks through the park with him is really stimulating and really enriching for him because he's always able to see something new and different.
And he was hand raised by you guys, right? So that's part of what helps him be comfortable with people. You wouldn't want to try to maybe walk up to an owl if you saw one out in nature, right?
Correct. Yeah, a huge part of our training and work with these animals is getting them used to novel situations, so things that they've never experienced before. And we do that at the pace of the animal. So if an animal is showing that they're really, really comfortable right off the bat, we can usually move ahead a little bit faster with their training and perhaps get them out on programming even sooner, which is really exciting for us.
He is just so beautiful. It's so neat to get a close-up look. We have to wrap up things, but I just wanted to give you a chance real quick again to let us know HallZOOween runs through this weekend. Is it during the week too that people can experience some of the HallZOOween, or is it mostly just on the weekend?
Yeah, just on the weekends, the treat stations will open at noon, and then it's throughout the remainder of the zoo day until 5 o'clock. And all of the information can be found on our website at cincinnatizoo.org.
All right. We love the Cincinnati Zoo here, so we appreciate you taking time out of your day to show us Jasper. Tell Jasper thank you, too. Give him a nice little treat for us and say he did a great job. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you're always in the know.